Yo, yo, yo. What up, what up, what up? My bet and family. We back with another video here at No Limit Bets. And in today's video, I'm going to be bringing out my top 4 picks for tonight's Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Celtics and the Heat. As the Celtics look to become the first team in NBA history to come back from an 0-3 deficit. Then we got the Heat trying to make the finals as an AC, obviously looking to avoid being the first team in NBA history to lose a series after being up 3-0. So it's definitely going to be a great game. I'm excited for it. Can't wait till it starts. Let me know down low in the comments, man, who y'all got, who y'all game picks are, man. Before we get started, though, if you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. It's truly appreciated. We're currently on the road to 2,000 subscribers, and we're less than 830 subscribers away from hitting that mark. So I definitely appreciate all the love and support that you guys have shown thus far. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into today's video. Before I get to my top 4 picks, I did just want to do a quick recap of the last time we were here for Game 6. And even though Game 6 was a great game, it didn't treat us too good on our picks as we went 0-4. You know, it was definitely a disappointing night, but we certainly look to bounce back here tonight. So let's go ahead and hop into my top 4 picks. Now, for my first pick, I'm going to be going to the points category, and I'm going to be taking the under on Jaylen Brown's 24.5 points. Now, in 6 games so far of this series, he has gone under this line in 5 out of 6 games, only averaging 19 points per game. You could say, you know, Jaylen Brown has been struggling, but you can combine that, you know, with the Heat's defense, you know, just making it tough on him and defending him pretty well. Either way, you know, I expect that trend to continue here in Game 7. Now, Brown has played in 7 career Game 7s and has only averaged 16 points per games, you know, in those games, going under in 6 out of those 7 career Game 7s. Now, last year, as we know, these two teams did meet up in the Eastern Conference Finals as well, and that series went to 7 games as well. In Game 7 last year, Brown played 44 minutes and went under this line. He did finish right on the hook with 24 points, but he ultimately, you know, went under. And like I said, I expect, you know, the Heat defense to keep making it tough on him, you know, and making him work, you know. So I'm going to be taking his under 24.5 points for my first pick. Now, for my second pick, I'm going to be sticking to the points category, and I'm going to be going down to Robert Williams, and I'm going to be taking his over 6.5 points. Now, throughout this series, he has been able, you know, to put the ball in the basket, as he has gone over this line in 5 out of the 6 games so far in this series. The only one that he did miss was in Game 5, where he finished right on the hook with 6 points and is averaging 9.7 points per game in the series, which is, you know, well above this line. In the minutes that he has been, you know, able to get coming off the bench, he has been able to, you know, take advantage of his size up against, you know, the Heat's front court, which really don't have a lot of big bodies. And like I said, he's been able to take advantage of that, whether it's with putbacks or, you know, with alleys or dump offs. And he just been able to, you know, out jump, you know, just because of his size, has been able to, you know, just out jump, you know, the Heat's defender and, you know, pretty much dunk the ball every time. So I expect this trend to continue. So I'm going to be taking Robert Williams over 6.5 points for my second pick. Now, for my third and fourth pick, we're going to be going to the Heat side of things. I'm going to go to the rebounds and assists category, and I'm going to be taking another under, and I'm going to be taking the under on Jimmy Butler's 14.5 rebounds and assists. I expect here in Game 7 for Jimmy to be in scoring mode. Also, on top of that, he has gone under in 5 out of the 6 games so far in this series, averaging just below this line at 13.9 rebounds and assists. Like I said, here in Game 7, I expect, you know, Jimmy to be in score mode, especially after struggling in Game 5 and Game 6. Now, he has played in only 3 career Game 7s and has gone under this line in all 3 of those games, only averaging 8 rebounds and assists per game in those 3 games, those 3 career Game 7s. Now, like I did mention, these two teams did meet up last year in the Eastern Conference Finals, and that series also went, 7 games. And in that Game 7 last year, Jimmy went under this line as well, finishing with only 10 rebounds and assists, but did score 35 points. So definitely expect that to be the case here again tonight. Like I said, after struggling Game 5 and Game 6, I expect Jimmy, from tip off to, be in scoring mode. They're definitely going to need his scoring, and I don't see him really getting too many assists here tonight. So I'm going to be taking this under 14.5 rebounds and assists for my third pick. Now, for my fourth and last pick, I'm going to be going to the points and assists category, and I'm going to be taking the over on Kyle Lowry's 10.5 points and assists. Now, I know Lowry has, somewhat not been too productive. I guess you could say he has been struggling throughout this series, but he has gone over this line in 4 out of the 6 games so far, averaging pretty much right at this line at 10.4 points and assists in the 6 games so far in this series. Now, it is Game 7. As we know, you certainly need talent, but other than talent, you're also going to need experience, which we know Lowry has a lot of, as, he has played, in plenty of playoff games, the finals, and has played also in 7 career Game 7s. In those 7, career Game 7, he has averaged well above this line at 22.2 points and assists per game. Obviously, he was certainly in a different role than he is now, which now he's coming off the bench and pretty much limited minutes, but I think he can make an impact here tonight with his experience in the minutes that he does get. And I think he can be effective, So I'm going to be taking Kyle Lowry over 10.5 points and assists for my fourth and last pick. Now, just to recap, we're going to be taking the under on Jaylen Brown's 24.5 points, the over on Robert Williams' 6.5 points, the under on Jimmy Butler's 14.5 rebounds and assists, and the over on Kyle Lowry's 10.5 points and assists. That's going to be it for my top 4 picks, y'all. As always, if you agree with any of my plays, please do your own research. Just don't take my word for it. And as a quick reminder, whoever wins this game will be going up against the Nuggets in the NBA Finals, which starts Thursday, June 1st. So you guys enjoy the game tonight. We'll be back here June 1st, and let's get this money.